What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the San Antonio Spurs versus Detroit Pistons NBA matchup going down Friday, February 21st, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily or long-term pass, because we have a lot of action lined up this week. The college hoops cards are solid this weekend. Saturday's college hoops cards absolutely massive. We've got, NBA and NHL. So, make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the San Antonio Spurs and the Detroit Pistons. You got the Detroit Pistons coming into this game fresh. They're ready and rested for this game after sitting at 29-26 entering the All-Star break. Winners of 4 straight. They picked up a 128-110 win over the Chicago Bulls in their last matchup. The San Antonio Spurs taking on the Phoenix Suns on Thursday as the first half of their back-to-back. But I'll tell you, the Spurs took an even bigger loss regardless of how Thursday's result goes against the Suns, because now they lose Victor Wembanyama for the season, dealing with a deep vein thrombosis in his shoulder. So, we've seen, a lot of, blood clot injuries and vein issues that, have sidelined athletes for not just, weeks or, months, but sometimes for years. And some guys even have had it, derail their careers. So, definitely something that San Antonio wants to be weary of, for the future of their franchise. Now, the San Antonio Spurs at least did make moves to sort of shore up their roster. They still have Chris Paul, Stephon Castles, a budding young star. De'Aaron Fox was acquired at the trade deadline. So not all hope is lost for San Antonio. However, this is still a San Antonio team that really did struggle without Wembanyama, and you really lose that interior presence of Wembanyama, who, was still a block machine. Obviously, he's going to be when he's 7'3", but, still, it's a big loss for the San Antonio Spurs, goes without saying. And the Detroit Pistons, as much as, we may want to rag on the Detroit Pistons, this is still a Detroit team that has a winning record both home and away this season, has shown tremendous signs of improvement after, being a laughingstock for the better part of the last couple of years. And all of a sudden, this is a Detroit Pistons team that's not just, in a playoff position. They're in a top 6 position where they avoid the play-in tournament altogether. They're playing extremely well this season at 29-26. And I think this is going to be a Pistons team that you really have to keep an eye out for. I've said it before, the things that the Pistons had to do in the offseason was just add more scoring depth and add more sort of veteran leadership to really sort of help this young core galvanize. And it's what the Detroit Pistons did, and the results are showing on the floor. And I think that this is a spot where, the results could show again. It's just not a great spot for the San Antonio Spurs on a back-to-back just after losing Victor Wembanyama for the season. Again, we'll have to see how Thursday's matchup goes. Maybe they galvanize for the first game and then it kind of wears off in the following matchup. But this is a San Antonio team that's still 50-50 against the spread this season on no rest. I think the Detroit Pistons are just the more complete team, the healthier team, and I think that Detroit can get the job done here. If I just look at Detroit's injury report, the only guys they're missing right now, they've got Ron Harper Jr. signed to a 2-way contract, and right now Jaden Ivey, is starting his rehab process. They have an estimated return date of late March. We'll have to see if that ends up being the case, but still, I just think that the Detroit Pistons are just in a better position. So I'm going to take Detroit here. I'm going to lay the 4.5 points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. Why are Pickdawgz? Check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.